Hello there. In the last episode, we promised to go into the caves, so here goes nothing. Okay, to start out, I do need some more wood to make some platforms and torches, so as stated before, please enjoy this time-lapse. Back into the gameplay for a second. This is where I'm going to be go ahead and getting rid of the wood fence, and I'm also going to be getting rid of items I don't need after, of course, creating those platforms. Anyhow, I definitely don't need dirt, nor do I need hay that I gathered from my scythe, nor do I need either of the wands. I'm also not gonna really need a bomb, but I guess I'll take it anyways. Tablings and a singular star has to go as long as seeds. Glow sticks are probably pretty useful as well as shuriken, but acorns are most certainly not. Fishing rods and slime are out of the question, and blowpipes aren't really all that useful, though I will take it anyways, I guess. Extra bars aren't very useful. Ropes, on the other hand, are. Bottles aren't. Platforms are the entire reason I won that time lapse. All healing and recall items are welcome. Clay isn't really good, but stone is also not really good at all. Neither is the ice. Though I don't know if I can make any extra torches, so I'm going to go ahead and check. And no, I can't make any more of my frostburn arrows. Today is a sad day. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and turn these torches into... I guess not. Obviously, since you need to make these in increments of 3, I can't make any. However, I did have some torches left over, but I also had some gel left over. So I can definitely make some more torches in order to get some more, well, torches. Specifically ice torches, but you get the idea. If these voice clips go on for too long, it gets really awkward. I try to keep them short, but doing long sections like this, that's not really an option. After creating some torches, and then turning them into ice torches, I'm ready to go. There were some people telling me not to be reckless like I would be in a normal world, and to really watch my step inside of caves. They also did warn me about the dungeon, and how I should have it like be in and out kind of thingy. You also noticed there were some torches you didn't see in the last video, because I ended up cutting out a little 1-minute section of that video for dramatic effect. But other than that, I am going entirely blind here. Well, not literally blind, because there are torches, but as far as what I'm going to find in this cave, I have no idea. I decided to break this pot, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab these lead. I actually thought that was tin in my mind. I didn't even notice. Wow. Okay. Anyhow, after platforming up and making sure to wait a second. Yes, I'm actually making sure. Wait a second. Oh, ropes. Okay. Yeah, my gameplay here is not the best. This is painful to watch, and I run into the first of the many biome slimes I'm going to be encountering in this world. Now, and just like that, I go ahead and find that this is fairly barren in terms of ore up here, which I expected there to be a little bit more of, but I decided to give the benefit of the doubt and search that little crevice over there, and I'm glad I did because I found some silver. So, time to mine it. As you can see, there's actually a biome slime hopping down this way, so I'm going to go ahead and go get rid of the threat. In the last episode, well, in the entrance of this cave actually, there was an issue where I did almost get cornered. After killing this jellyfish for a singular glow stick, I continued down the cave. But as I was saying, in the last episode, in the entrance of this very cave, there was an area where I did almost die. because of the fact that I got cornered. So I'm going to start killing enemies as soon as I see them, as long as I know I can take one on, to minimize the threat of this happening in the future. Also, now's a good time to see the effect of those frostburn arrows, since these enemies just simply used to catch frostburn. Wait, these are ice slimes. They can't. Okay, can they? I don't even know. Anyhow, so more mining. Judging by the change in sound, I can immediately tell that I've entered the underground, and also probably the area that has the most traps. So carefully platforming down using this amazing maneuver that I'm apparently really bad at. I enter down into the caves and immediately see a pressure plate. Remember that if you hold these, you can see all of the immediate traps surrounding you. So using this, I should have a much smoother and safer mining experience. Now, other than this, I do notice that there are quite a few enemies coming around me, and I do notice, due to both the pressure plate and the actual scene, the dart trap, that I am in some sort of immediate danger. And nonetheless, I am kind of smart, so I immediately disabled the threat, entirely ignoring the second one, which does have a TNT trap below it. So I'm going to go ahead and disable the TNT trap here. That way, with this experience, I have no issue with it. Because the same guy that told me to watch my stuff in the cave said he did die to one of those, so let's disable that real quick. Even with the trap gone, I decided to continue mining some more in hopes that I'll be able to avoid any danger of getting hit by any other traps, since there are a lot of wires in this area judging by my pressure plate test. Thanks to the safety of my tunnel that I immediately hopped out of, I realized that I've been poisoned by a trap. Trying to figure out where it is, I do this maneuver. And with only 8 health remaining, I am alive. And also regenerating. Now, at this point, I did decide that maybe I was a little bit ambitious with that first cave and I need to be much more careful than I actually was. So I decided that now would be a very good time to put away some stuff that I don't need before going through the rest of the cave. Anyhow, I also see I've completed a whopping 7% of the bestiary. I do eventually want to complete that as one of the things I want to do in this world. Instead of just trying to survive, but I actually do want to try and thrive in this world. And also make like mega builds and whatnot. Anyhow, time to head back to the caves and see if we can get any more cool upgrades. I'm not entirely sure. I missed the tin at the top over here thinking it was stone the first time, but coming back I get a chance to mine it. So I guess open my mining experience is interrupted by some demon eyes that I do not like. For the reference, I do not like demon eyes. And what's that? Sounds like it's time-lapse time. And we're back in the underground layer. I immediately get into a fight with Fire Slime, which I win, and pressure blade in hand, head back down the tunnel. And I stop for a second and think, and then do this maneuver. I don't know what to call it. Heading over this way, where there's much less traps, I decide to good idea to use my ropes to safely get down. Then scratch the idea. Change was just dropping down. And I didn't know you get swiftness potions from paws, but guess you learn something every day. Oop, and time for more montage of tin ore. By the way, since slimes can't only jump or move at all while jumping, can't go through platforms. Isn't that an interesting piece of trivia? Well, hello there, biome slimes. It seems that you've crossed paths with the wrong person. I declare a snowball fight that is not fair, because you have no hands to throw snowballs with. And I decide to just use metal instead. For a general rule of thumb, if snowballs aren't working, just use heavy metal weapons. Works like a charm. And now, wouldn't be the worst time in the world to try and go into this miniature cave and hold on one second, is that a wall creeper? Have I stumbled upon a spider biome? Well, they can't fit through 2 block gaps, so it's not entirely a bad idea to grab some cobwebs from a safe distance and also kill stuff with frostburn arrows that are finally working because these aren't snow enemies. Hooray. Anyhow, I'm definitely employing the better safe than sorry mechanic here. And I'll just give a time lapse of me trying to grab as many cobwebs as I can while also avoiding spiders. And woo, hold on one second. Am I crazy? Am I trying to die? This is a bad idea, okay. Ooh, I gave myself a heart attack there. Anyhow, with me back at base, now wouldn't be a bad time to grab all my loot from both cave runs and start seeing what upgrades I can craft. Oh, by the way, hello Steve. Also, I couldn't help but notice that I could get some more hay, especially on... Am I going back into caves with a full inventory? Oh, and I need stone to make a furnace. This is another example of me having no idea what I'm doing because I can't remember everything perfectly, especially not going to gather stone for a furnace because I didn't gather enough the first time because I was in a snow biome, not an actual cave. Sometimes I confuse myself. As noted many times previously, you're probably getting tired of the text on screen. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop putting it there. This is when I decided I'm going to be modeling for a new upper part of my house that'll make a great building area. I grab all my stuff and please enjoy this building montage. It was around this point I realized something truly terrifying. I need to fix my roof being uneven. So, I begin the process. And then, I make a remarkable idea. Instead of actually fixing the problem, I'm just going to expand it until it's out of my general range of issue. Haha, you thought I was actually gonna fix my dented roof. No, my dented roof shall never be fixed. Okay, you know what? For both our sands, I'm just gonna cut to the end of this. With a dedicated crafting area set up, I begin to look at what exactly I need. Well, I could grab some tin armor. Much rather save up for a tin pickaxe at the very least. And then I realized they have the same set. And oop, I cut my last audio a bit short there. Long story short, I can't make a tin axe, so I need to go grab more stuff. Okay, and I'm actually gonna cut right here. I've already done like the first contact with the caves, and this episode's running a bit long. I promised I'd get it out today, so I should be able to get the next episode out tomorrow instead of having a 2-day delay because of how long this recording is, being over an hour long. But now going out to grab some more materials and even exploring the other side of my world. But there's one issue. Will I survive it? Find out in the next episode of Terraria Hardcore. Wow, I am much more satisfied with how this episode came out. Not only because I like the length, I feel like my editing skills have improved. Not taking 2 whole days to edit one episode is actually pretty good. I don't like having to cut the episode short, but I am running kind of low with my deadline that I promised. I'm gonna try and stick to anything that I promise. Maybe I should just stop making promises. But, yeah, I think the quality's also increased, and I've really gotten rid of the audio cutting error. So overall, I'm much more satisfied with this episode. And also, yeah, next episode should be coming out much sooner. But yeah, see you on the flip side of that, I guess.